Here, what letter is this?
H.
That's right. Here, you take the H. Wait, what letter is this?
F.
That's right, it's an F. Here, you take the F. Well, my job as a father is to prepare him for the world. Going to grow up and enter a world, and he doesn't have any tools or hindsight to do that, and that's part of my job, is to get him ready for it and to make him a functioning, respected, and thoughtful individual so he can navigate that world. My name's Dan, and I have a 3-year-old son named Jack. I always enjoyed the idea of being a parent, but I don't think anyone knows what really being a parent is until you actually have a kid.
I'll admit, when I first met him, he's a great guy, nice, funny, outgoing, but a little rough around the edges. You never know. I didn't know what kind of mom I was going to be. I didn't know what kind of dad he was going to be.
Do you want to
this
add
tiny 8-pound baby comes in the world, and your only instinct is to protect it. And like the nurturing and caring side took over with him and with me, and it's almost a relief. He just steps up, and whatever has to be done, it doesn't matter if it kills him, he'll do it. I think it's become one of his best qualities.
One of my good friends in Iraq, his name was Marcus Golzinski. He had a son, and he was a well-liked guy around the platoon. Everyone loved him. He was kind of our dad in Iraq in a way, because he was the old guy at a whopping 27 years old. He was the old man. He was our dad. He was our sea daddy, and he kind of looked after us and took care of us. And he was killed in Iraq on March 27th, 2007, and he was killed in a firefight. And when that happened, that kind of felt a bit like, for all of us, I think it felt like our own father died. I think knowing now what I saw back then, it clicks with me that he doesn't get to enjoy these things with his son. He will not be able to finish raising his son. And for me, that was kind of a real deep cut, I guess. And I don't know if I could imagine not being there for my kid, or what it would be like to not have a dad. And this kid has to go through that. When you're young and you don't have any kids, you live for yourself. You live for your moment. You live for yourself, your friends, your family. You live for all of that. When you become a parent, you live for your kid. That's the only thing you live for. That is the entire paradigm shift in your life. A motorcycle and a cool broken-in leather jacket was not the coolest thing to have anymore. It was making sure my kid had formula and diapers, and that he would grow up and be able to go to school. That suddenly became a big priority. Man, you don't really think about that when you're in your 20s. Someone kind of famously put it like having children, especially young children, is like having foreign drunken midgets in your house. They're yelling, they're saying things you don't quite understand if he's not talking yet. They're constantly getting into places. You turn around and they're like on the roof, or they're breaking things and you don't know how they got there. And it tests your sanity at times.
No.
Jack, hold on. Come on. They've got a lot of energy. He's up at 6 in the morning, and he wants breakfast, and he's relentless. He won't let you go. And those are some of the hard things. You have to kind of say goodbye to a few things as an adult. Like, you just have to accept your house will always be dirty. You have to accept you will always have laundry to do. You have to accept that even though you just went grocery shopping, half of it's gone now. But there are changes I don't think I would change for anything in the world. Someone once told me, and I think it's true, that family is the only true measure of wealth. And yeah, I view it the same way. I had many good role models. I had a good father to help me learn that. I had a good friend who died who helped me realize that. And I have a great son who helps me come to grips with that every single day. That there's a real purpose to being a father, and the impacts will be great, because long after I'm gone, he will be there, and if I've done my job right, he will be a good, strong member of society that helps make where he lives a better place.
Come on, baby.